called the luckiest ship alive. She was attacked twice as she guarded the British bridgehead at Port San Carlos. 2 Argentine bombs hit her, neither of them exploded, but in the attacks 2 of her crew died.
As Argonaut nosed into Devonport, everyone looked hard for the signs of damage. There was little. Just a hastily painted plate marking the spot where a 1,000-pound bomb hit but failed to explode. Another direct hit from a bomb was below the waterline. It ended up unexploded in the forward magazine. The relatives ashore knew that Argonaut had been damaged, but today it didn't matter. All but 2 of the crew are home. They were killed in the second attack. For the returning sailors, a traditional welcome home, a scene becoming more and more common as servicemen return from the South Atlantic, though less satisfying for that.
Excuse me, you two, congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you think he'd be back before the baby was born?
No, I didn't. I was hoping he was, but...
How long have you got to go?
8 weeks.
Well, he's back in time.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Sir Galahad still smouldered 2 weeks after the attack, and the service was held aboard Sir Tristram, the Galahad's sister ship, damaged in the same raid, and now anchored half a mile away. The Welsh guards, whose comrades had been lost in the disaster, stood watching the wreck as their choir sang, "The Lord is my shepherd."
And the truth and the life.
The Guards commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Rickett, read the lesson. Then the Regimental Sergeant Major Terry Davis read out the roll of those who died.
Lance Corporal Philip Anthony Sweet. Lance Corporal Nicholas David Mark Thomas. Lance Corporal Christopher Francis Ward.
38 from the Welsh Guards,
Guardsman Mark Gibby.
5 other soldiers,
Guardsman
7
Glenn
seamen,
Conrad Grace.
50 in all,
Guardsman
the
Paul
worst
Green.
casualties of the whole campaign.
Guardsman Gareth Hughes.
At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
As the bugler faltered in the chilling wind, tugs waited to take Galahad out to sea to be sunk as a war grave.
I suppose, shocked and yet proud. I've been shocked at what has happened, the way that the ships were taken out. It is a really nasty. I mean, I think that a small missile, perhaps 18 feet long, can do that much damage. And I think we've all seen the photographs of HMS Sheffield and Atlantic Conveyor, or if not, I saw Atlantic Conveyor myself. She was a burning wreck. I mean, it was quite horrific. But on the other side, the pride of which to see how the British force actually worked together. And this was absolutely amazing. It really was.
You've been glad to be a part of this operation and to work alongside other services.
Oh, yes. I mean, I think that when I first came out, people were asking, will I actually stay here to the end? I'm jolly glad I stayed here. I'm jolly glad I came here. I think that it would have I think my squadron would have been rather sad if they'd seen me go, at the word go, and I would have been sad to leave them. They're a great bunch of chaps, they really are. They've worked very, very hard. The maintainers have done an excellent job, an excellent serviceability of the aircraft. They've kept us in the air. They're the people that have kept us there, and we've just been the drivers and the people that have done the sort of the work at the end of it.
And have you had any contact with the Queen recently?
Yes, I came here this afternoon to pick up air stores for Invincible, and I happened to be passing through the HQ here, and they said that there was a telephone on board the ship, so I happened to grab a vehicle who very kindly took me down there and got a hold of the telephone and said, any chance of getting hold of Buckingham Palace? And he said, oh, of course. So we picked up the telephone, and just like a sort of dialing a number from London to London, and the line was clearer than it is from London to Edinburgh. I mean, really, absolutely amazing. Surprised everybody, I can tell you.
And you managed to find her in. Can you tell us what she said?
Yes, she was in, luckily. It was about the right time in the evening. Yes, she had... I was quite surprised to hear from me, but she did say that if I saw anybody here, particularly on the ships, to pass on her very best and say how very proud she is of everybody. And the magnificent work that has been done down here by not only the troops but also the Navy. Significantly, this has been a naval operation with the support of the Royal Air Force, and of course with the Army coming in. That's my helicopter flying over at the moment. I should go. I think this is almost time I should go, but never mind. Somebody's telling me it's time to go.
But you were saying she was very proud of the work that had been done.
Oh, yes. I mean, she really is. I think the news getting through to England has been patchy, partly because, I mean, the distance is what, 9,000 miles. The difficulty of getting through on systems and talking to people and letting them know, you've got to write it down, and the signal traffic has been so vast that you can't write very much, so it has been patchy. But what has been getting through, fortunately, from the British side, at least, has been fairly accurate. And I'm only sorry that the other side couldn't be as accurate, and possibly really worried some people back in England.
But the Queen's message to the people here and to the Falkland Islands was what?
Basically that she was very proud of them, and that she was amazed at the strength with which they've held out and the strength of the people here. And all I can say is that she sends her, I best describe it as love and protection. It's busy here, isn't it?
And at Bluff Cove, a funeral service was held for the 50 men, many of them Welsh guards, killed in the attack on the landing ships Sir Galahad and Sir Tristram.
Sir Galahad still smouldered.